I just sort of seem to lead into it, and I want to turn out now, but I can't. It's still just
This was my first time using a smaller cutter in this mill, so up until this point I've been using larger diameter cutters, sort of trying to aim for better rigidity in the machine, hoping for less vibration and chatter, but yeah, so this is just a 5mm high-speed steel cutter, and basically just turned the speed right up, and I was really happy with the cut that it gave in the end. Probably helps as a brand new cutter, and it's not crazy steel, it's just 10-20 mild steel, but yeah, there was no vibration, no chatter. I was really happy with the way it performed. So as you saw, I was trying to notch this. It's the main pivot bearing block for mountain bike, and the finish is obviously not very good. This is the tool I was using, so a fly cutter. I've not used this fly cutter before this day, and I tried some different geometries to get on it, but the biggest issue was as the depth cut got cut, just the rigidity of this was not enough to maintain the depth of cut, and as a result this is cut on a taper. Plus you can see the surface finish is not very nice at all. So so I've constructed this, so it's I suppose a version of a fly cutter but without the taper on it. It's obviously it's using a 16mm shank, it's 25mm diameter outside diameter, so it's quite a lot sturdier. And obviously with the larger body diameter there'll be minimal stick out of the tool to perform the cut. So I'll load this up in the machine, measure it all up for the right diameter and see how it goes. So this is just a close-up of this tool, so you can see some of the detail. It's pretty basic. It's nothing special. It's also just made out of some bright mild round, so nothing special. So this is the finished part. It's not completely perfect, but I'm pretty happy with the outcome. It's difficult to see, but this is a test piece of the tube that will be brazed to it. So there's a nice close fit there. Unfortunately, just due to depth of cut, I can't quite clean that bottom part up, but the rest of it, I'm pretty happy with that finish. It's a little bit rough still, so maybe a different tool geometry might clean that up. Just one thing I wanted to show that I was in a bit of a rush to make this tool, and I didn't have some grub screws that are quite small enough, and as you can see here, it's just breaking through on the threads on this, but it seems to be sturdy enough. But in the future I'll try and make another one with some smaller grub screws in there, so I don't get that issue happening there.